Hey guys, welcome back to Turtle Power and RP Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at all of my personal turtle memorabilia. It's going to be part 1, so let's get started and take a look at these figures. Alright guys, we're going to start with the original release of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The 1988 series release of the action figures. The TV show came out in 1987. But for the original action figures, you'll realize that I have two separate Leonardos here. One is from when I was a kid. You can tell, you know, it's a little dusty, has wear and tear on it. But if you look at it, the head is a hard plastic head. If you look at this one, the head is it's even a different shade of green, kinda, and it's soft rubber, so you can squeeze it a little bit. The first release of the original Ninja Turtle action figures had soft rubber heads because they were trying to save money because they were, it was an experiment to make sure that they would do good before releasing all hard-headed figures, which cost more money because the plastic wasn't cheap back then. I have all 4 of the turtles. So I have Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. I even have in the back, I have Bebop. Unfortunately, I don't have a Rocksteady. My Bebop is also a soft head. I have a Shredder. He's missing his cape, unfortunately. I have 2 Master Splinters. This one is from when I was a kid. Obviously, it's missing his red cloak and his weapons, but this one isn't. And this one is also a soft head, as you can see. This Splinter is a hard head. I have an April O'Neil. Unfortunately, I don't have her her weapons and her other little stuff. If you look on the back, it has the word Turtles on it. Now, I believe, if I'm correct, that there were 3 releases of April O'Neil. On this one that I have, she has a blue stripe down her leg. And on this one, it doesn't. The one that doesn't is the original release. As you can see, I also have other figures over here. A different Leonardo, which is the Sewer Samurai edition of Leonardo. He was a special edition that came out in the 90s. Next to him is Metalhead. Unfortunately, I don't have his weapons or his belt, but he's a really cool figure. If you flash light into the top of his head, his eyes will glow. Over here I have the sewer skateboard. If you push a little thing in the back, a little foot symbol will come out, so you can kick the shell out of the foot. Alright guys, we're going to be looking at the packaged Ninja Turtles that I have. These ones, most of them that I have are from the 25th anniversary release that came out in 2009. I have Donatello and Michelangelo here. They are still pretty good in their packaging. Unfortunately, they're not unpunched, but it's hard to do that when it's the little loops right here instead of just the one hole. Over here, I also have April O'Neil from the 25th, Leonardo, and Master Splinter from the 25th as well. The Turtles all came with a special DVD in the back that had a single episode of the original cartoon series, which was a really cool thing. If if kids bought it and never saw the original, they could watch the original first episode or, 3rd or 4th episode. And then up here, I have Ray Fillet. He is a 1990s release action figure. I actually don't think he was ever in the show. They released a lot of action figures that never made it into the show just for the sake of releasing action figures. This one is in the package. He's pretty good shape. He's unpunched. If you have any turtles still in the package and they're unpunched, they're usually worth a little bit more money, not too much. And this one is my favorite one. It is the 1998 release of Raphael, still in the package. I even have it signed by Kevin Eastman himself. He is one of the co-creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually got to meet him in person at the beginning of last year. So that one is actually my favorite figurine out of all of them. Here in front, I have the Star Trek Donatello. He's a little bit more beat up, but he's still in decent condition. He's supposed to be Spock, if you don't know. They released all 4 of them, and you can see on the back that there's Captain Leonardo, Chief Medical Officer Raphael, First Officer Donatello, and Chief Engineer Michelangelo. These ones are a little bit more rare, but they're still not as hard to come by as you would think. Alright, and now we're going to take a look at my Ninja Turtle Party Wagon. I still have mine in the box. It is a 25th anniversary edition release. So it's not from you know, back in the day when we were kids, but it's still a really cool thing to have. On the top, it shows all 4 turtles in the van. And then on the back, it shows all the accessories you can have. You can put all 4 turtles in it. You can use the blasters to shoot and all that cool stuff. They have little wacko bombs that you can shoot at your foot soldiers and Shredder. And then over here, I have a I don't know if you guys remember from when, if you're old enough to remember anyways, when we were kids, they used to have something called Polly Pockets. Well, they released a different variation for the boys, and they did a Ninja Turtle one. They did actually 3 separate sets, I believe. This one has a ladder and a little prison that can go up, and there's a little training place down here. I have a little figurine in the back that's Rocksteady. He's actually not supposed to come with this one, but you know, I bought this at a flea market, so. And then over here, a few years back, they released NECA action figures. They're about 4.5 inches tall. They are based off the original comic book Ninja Turtles. Which means back in the comic book, they all started off with the red bandana. They didn't get the multicolored bandanas until the cartoon show, so kids could differentiate their favorite turtles. He comes with his own katanas, and he even comes with a little stand set that you can connect to the other 4 turtle stand sets. So when you have all 4 of them, it looks like they're in a really cool scene. And they also come with other little tiny unmutated turtles and stuff like that, so they're really cool. These ones are actually a little bit more rare to come by, especially if you can get them in like the different variations that they come in. They come in a black and white set, which are very expensive if you don't already have them or didn't buy them when they first came out. There's ones where you can actually get them with all their multicolored bandanas, and they would come the same, you know, with their weapons and little stands and stuff. But I just thought that was a really cool thing to put in here. And now I have a bunch of little random stuff that I'm going to show you. I have a Michelangelo cereal bowl. I actually got this out of a box of cereal. It came saran wrapped to a box of cereal when I was a kid. I also have a Ninja Turtle cup. As you can see, really old school with the animation on the side of the cup. And I also have these from the 25th release, where they're the actual parts of the season 1, I believe, no, season 7. And they come with little mini action figures inside with the weapons. I have Michelangelo, and I also have Raphael. That's part 4 and part 2 that I have. And that's it for part 1 on the Ninja Turtle memorabilia. Remember to like and subscribe. Do you have any cool Ninja Turtle stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd really like to know. And on the 30th, me and Ben are going to be doing an all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle live stream. So go to the Twitch channel and check it out. I'm Jake, and as always, keep it green and Turtle Power, dudes.